was 2 years ago at Computex, where we talked about this whole concept of how do you satisfy both the logical side and the creative side of our brains. On the left brain side, we want to be productive and get things done. We want to be in control, safe, and secure. And yet, we're not just consumption human beings, we're creative human beings. We like to create, we like to lose ourselves in seamless, immersive experiences. It's why we learn new languages. It's why we go to art class. It's why we make movies and not just create movies. But where were we in this 2011-2012 time frame? You know, from our perspective, the smartphone and the tablet were outstanding and are outstanding consumption devices. And certainly the notebook and the PC has been a great creation and productivity device. But what we saw in our research is that there was a big hole in the middle, something that people yearned for. They didn't want to have to carry 2 devices around with them or 3 devices or more to meet that. And so today, I'm happy to represent Intel in launching Intel's 4th generation Intel Core processor. You know, we set a high, tall order out when we set out to invent the 4th generation Core processor with our engineers. And I want to say today they've exceeded our expectations. What we're talking about today is the greatest single battery life increase in the history of Intel Corporation. In active mode, we're talking about a 50% increase or more versus the previous generation. In standby and idle, we're talking about 2 to 3 times the standby and idle time, giving you 10 to 13 days of battery life. It's our first system on a chip for PCs in these 2-in-1 form factors. And once again, we're delivering up to 2 times the graphics performance in ultra-thin form factors. And I think you'll enjoy some of the demonstrations of the amount of effort we put in to graphics and media. If you just look at some of the platforms here, we have hundreds of platforms that are launching starting today, with Ultrabooks coming over the next several months, and vPro-based Ultrabooks coming towards the end of the year. But you can see here from a MyTac platform, this is a voice-ready, all-in-one platform using our mini thin ITX motherboards. This is a Razer, one of the thinnest gaming machines on the market, from the Razer family. You've got here a Toshiba Altair detachable, or 2-in-1 Ultrabook, for both consumer as well as vPro versions for business. A Twist 2-in-1 platform from Gigabyte. I'll cover these in a minute.